my teeth whitening strips in, so just ignore me. I have to keep them on for another 20 minutes, 20-ish minutes. Today I'm going to take you guys along for a what I eat in a day reverse dieting edition. So obviously I'm literally 1 week post show today, and I'm so happy with how this week has gone as a whole, and just like my whole mindset and approach towards it. It's so different to how I felt coming out of my last shows. I haven't been perfect. I haven't been holding myself to the expectation of like hitting my macros perfectly. When I'm in prep, I'm constantly like every single day non-negotiable hitting within 5 grams of my fats, 5 grams of my carbs, and 3 grams of my protein every single day. Like no extra licks, bites, sprinkles of anything. So transitioning out of prep and holding yourself to that level of like compliance and adherence, you can just feel like a little bit, you get perfectionism, and if you maybe add a little bit more nuts or something to your yogurt, or maybe add some cacao nibs or some honey for some flavor, it's really easy to fall into like that sort of spiral of all or nothing mentality, and like, oh, I've just fucked it now, I've fucked my macros, I'm not good enough. So coming out of this last show, the expectation is like, my interpretation of like nailing my reverse is more so based off like my nutrition choices, moving in alignment with and valuing my nutrition and my nutritional habits. So for me, what that looks like is like prioritizing whole foods over like processed foods like biscuits, sugars, etc. Being more intuitive and working with my body. Not intuitive eating, because that's not something that I'm very good at. My dad's just about to walk in the door as well, bless him, he's getting some kindling from outside. But not being intuitive in terms of like how I'm approaching my eating, but more so just listening to my body as a whole, rather than just following like data and just following numbers, because that's what I've been so conditioned and so used to. And then that way I'm managing my expectations and not having to like set unrealistic expectations and have that sense of failure if I do have something that's like quote unquote off plan or outside of my macro brackets. I already mentioned this in my last vlog, but on, was it Saturday, so after the show, and also on Sunday, I did have those days where I probably did overindulge a little bit more, and I didn't make choices that were fully in alignment with my everyday nutrition values, but that's totally fine. That was sort of the expectation anyways, was like, give myself permission to like enjoy the experience, be part of the process. Enjoy the process, be part of the experience, etc. And then moving forward with the best intentions for my reverse. And then last night was the first time that I had something extra on top of my calories. I actually have been undershooting my calories slightly this week because my coach gave me quite a big calorie increase, and I'm so routine with my nutrition, and I'm really loving my food and my meals and the structure of it, that I don't actually feel the physical hunger or like the need to be forcing myself to increase my food yet. And that's something as well that I really wanted to focus on, is like not having that pressure to force myself to do something that doesn't like feel good. Like I just want to be in tune with myself as much as possible, and like, yeah, just if I remove the data and stuff, just focus on how do I actually feel? How am I feeling about like what's on my plate and the choices that I'm making? Because sometimes when we're so focused on like the numbers, we lose touch with how we're actually feeling, and it just becomes like force. So that's really important to me. So I have been sort of like undershooting my calorie target, not like because I'm scared of gaining weight or anything like that, but just because I just don't feel like a need for it right now. I feel really good. My energy is really high. I've gone on like lots of walks. I've done some cardio, and yeah, I've not had any issues. But then last night, I really felt like my body was not recovering that well. I felt really lethargic, really exhausted. I was really hungry. I had a really bad sleep the night before. I was waking quite frequently. So I actually just had an extra meal. I had like a yogurt bowl with some nuts and seeds. I snacked on some dried mango, I had a biscuit, and I had a protein bar. So all in all, it was like an extra 500, 600 calories. from what I have been averaging, but then it was actually only 300 calories over like what my actual calorie target is. So spread across the week, it's not actually affecting my weekly averages or pushing me over like what my total calories should be for the end of the week. So yeah, and like nothing happened in terms of the data fluctuation or anything like that. This morning, last time I was in a reverse diet, my weight literally was crazy. Like it would like, I remember one time we went away for a weekend and I came back 4 kilos heavier. Like there's just no consistency. I was so out of touch. My nutrition choices were so out of whack. So that's why, yeah, this time I just want to be so much more intentional. I want to be more in tune, and I don't want to just be like data based all of the time. I want to not lose touch with how I feel. So I will show you guys what I'm eating today. I normally eat like relatively similar foods, but I just feel like eating something a little bit different today, like for my breakfast in particular. And I thought I would show you, we're going to go out as well and spend some time as like a family. So I thought that would be a good opportunity to bring you along. I probably won't be eating out because we are having like a dinner at home tomorrow with all of us. So it's just like, you just have to pick and choose. Like you don't want to be a yes person and say yes to everything, especially if it doesn't align with you. Like I don't love eating out, so like it's not hard for me to say no and just get a coffee and bring a protein bar. But then like I do want to eat with my friends and family tomorrow night and maybe have a little bit more flexibility there. So by showing up for myself today and making that informed decision, I have more flexibility for tomorrow. You're not gonna fall. You say good morning.
Good morning.
It's Saturday. And what are we gonna do today? What's that? Is a banana a sometimes food or an all the time food?
What type?
Yes, good job. And what would you like to have for your breakfast?
Banana.
Oh, do you want a banana? Okay, I'll give you a banana.
Okay.
Oh, your banana's running away. Banana. Is that for the rubbish bin? This one. Oh, can I have that little bit? There's a little bit left in there. So for breakfast, meal 1, I'm going to have some gluten-free spiced bread. This one's locally made and it's so delicious. There's no nasty like adjectives or anything. It's super light. I'm not gluten-free either. I just didn't realize it was gluten-free bread when I brought it. I looked at the ingredients and the ingredients looked really good, so that's why I got it. And then I'm going to have 300 mils of egg whites with some PB2 powder, which is powdered peanut butter, which is just peanut butter with the fat removed, 50 grams of banana and 30 grams of cottage cheese. So macro-wise, it is 401 calories with 44.7 grams of protein, 8.7 grams of fats, and 36.1 grams of carbs. I just didn't feel like oats this morning because I've just been having a lot of oats recently, so I kind of feel like something different, and I actually just really fancied some egg whites, to be honest. I've been putting caramel stevia drops in them as well, so I feel like that makes it really tasty and enjoyable, and it'll be so nice as well with the PB2 powder. So let's make that. These are the stevia caramel drops that I'm obsessed with. I got them from Soul Foods in Queenstown or in Frankton, but I've gone through it really quickly because I add it to my oats and to my egg whites. So I actually just did like a big order on iHerb and ordered a bunch of like different flavors like hazelnut, toffee, maple syrup, because they're really versatile and they just give like a little bit of flavor, especially because I don't like using flavored yogurts and stuff like that just because there's so much more sugar and carbohydrates in them. So having like some flavored stevia drops is a way to sort of flavor them without necessarily adding too much crap. Gotta pick your poison, you know. Also, disclaimer, like I don't not eat processed food and I don't not eat sugar, but like if I can reduce it and just be a little bit more mindful and cautious of just having it willy-nilly all the time in everyday life. It's really just helps with my sugar craving. Like I just don't get sugar cravings or crave like crappy food. Same like with these sorts of things, it doesn't I find it doesn't really make a difference. You want what? More toast? Did you finish it all? Yeah, I can make you some more.
I did.
Okay, first meal of the day does not look as colourful and as good as I envisioned, but we have cottage cheese or light cottage cheese, cinnamon, banana, and PB2 powder, and 300 grams of egg whites with the caramel stevia, PB2 powder, and cinnamon. Voila! See if I can get some better lighting. This is what she's looking like. Honestly, this toast is so good. The bread, if anyone lives locally, again, it's from Soul Foods, and I'm pretty sure they get it from somewhere that supplies it in Wanaka. But it's like, it's so nice. And normally like gluten-free breads taste disgusting. But this is just delicious. Like if you're in Wanaka, you need to go, and I think they actually do stock them at, what's that shop we went to? Fresh Link in Wanaka as well. But yeah, try the spicy fruit loaf because it is so good. Anyone who's wondering about the powdered peanut butter, I just order mine off iHerb. I get the big tub, and I can't remember how much it is, but it's so good. It has no sugar, no salt, no oil, 60 calories, and 6 grams of protein per around 12 to 13 grams. So macros are really good, especially if you just like having something to add to like your yogurt and your oats, but you might not have the macros for it. So for lunch, I have made a salad because we're going to go out to a restaurant or cafe, and I think Dad and Henry will have some food out, but I'm just going to bring a protein bar, and I've got my own salad. I've got my own salad that I can have, and I'm going to bring some chili tuna to go with this, and this has like a really nice chili oil sauce thing that can be a dressing, but I made a dressing with honey mustard, actually hot chili honey, whole grain mustard, and lemon juice, and then I've put feta, chili, cashews, carrot, beetroot, sauerkraut, and all the good things in there.
Someone
and then
give me a
he's actually so fucking annoying, honestly. And then I'm going to bring a Fiber Boost bar and have a coffee. I've tracked a coffee out as well. I am going to my next door neighbour's daughter's first birthday, so I'm bringing my own little kombucha lemonade and the Fun Day party mix. Might seem a little bit OTT, but again, like I know there's going to be snacks and temptations, and I don't want to feel like super awkward, so I'm just modifying to what fits my needs and my goals.
Cheese.
We're going out for...
Food.
Where are we going? We're going out for... We're going to a cafe? Are we going to a cafe?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to a cafe. I have all... I'll turn my camera around. Put all of my snacks in my... Well, not your snacks, mummy's snacks. I got my knives and my forks, my tuna, my salad. I think you have some of your own snacks in your own bag, hey? Did Daddy bring some? Maybe. I'm gonna have a couple of these as well. Just, I think 4 is 54 calories, so I still have calories left over, so I'm gonna have these.
He looks good for his age. You can tell he looks like Paul McCartney. Oh yeah.
Ice.
She asked you if you're scared.
Eh?
She said, "Are you scared?"
I'm not scared.
She just jumped.
Charger's not currently unavailable.
Thank you.
See if that one's working.
Get a Tesla, they said. Get a Tesla.
Oh, is it it's probably because I'm using it. I'm gonna put it back.
I knew when we left the house that this was going to be a drama.
Henry got
There's
a
no way it was not going to be a drama.
Tesla and it has no battery and there's nowhere to charge it. And we found the charger and then it didn't charge. So we're off to a good start. And Amara's really grumpy.
Dodgy lawyer.
No, I think like if it was reserved, they'd just take the plug out and shove it in their car.
They can't. It's locked.
Oh. Stunning day.
Should we have a walk around and see if we can get it down?
This is Billy's. Like, we haven't tried it, but we're going to one day.
No, we're that way. That's toilets.
This is cool. Cool.
The bird bars. Have you been in there? It's a whiskey rooms. If you have a look in.
Yeah, it's really
We did
nice.
that last time, remember?
Yeah,
We
really
one of
cool.
your mates was there.
Big one.
Where's the fish? Oh, there.
You got to stand up there. Let me hit you in the feet. Right there. Stand up. Stand.
And back to the coin pond we go.
Stay here. Right. Here's your coin. Take one. Not the silver one. Like make a wish.
What did you wish for?
I'm
Fairies. And in my pocket, I'm hiding my lollies from Amara. Got my little treat. 86 calories per one serving. No added sugar. No alcohol sugars. Why is it not focusing? Thanks, Fun Day.
See everything, don't you? But listen, we're going to the car. Mummy's going to buy you a dress.
No, I'm not.
What are you going to get something?
I was going to look at shoes, but you don't have enough Ks on your Tesla anyway. Henry's Tesla stopped charging after how long? Wait, how full is it? How full's the
Find out,
battery?
wouldn't we?
The charger's not
You'll
charging.
be walking home. Well, you'll be walking home after them, Colin. Say that.
So, I should give a little bit of a background story. Henry got a Tesla and we all said to him, don't get a Tesla, because while it's cool that they're electric and everything, like technology, like shit always goes wrong with technology. And so he's literally had this car for like 2 weeks. We couldn't find a charger for it. It had like no battery coming over here. We were about to run out. Then we had to look around for a charger. The chargers didn't work, and then we finally found a charger that worked, and it only charged it for like 5 minutes. So we have to go and find another charger on the way home and wait for the car to fucking charge.
Crash Bandicoot, remember?
This is the reason why Henry wanted to buy a
An
Tesla,
electric vehicle.
and now we're all sitting in here waiting for it to charge, and he's playing fucking
He's
games.
draining. He doesn't realise the game drains the battery twice as he can, fast as he can fill it. That's why he pays more.
She's had a really big day. She actually looks like a dead doll.
Finger on.
Yeah, you don't. You just
Hold your finger on it and you
you've got to
shoot.
save the people.
What people?
Yeah, so yeah,
Where?
just missed it now. Hold on. You've got to shoot the planes, collect the stars, and on top of that,
Yeah. Collect the stars.
and there's people. You'll find the people. Well, them missiles are about that. Yeah. Oh, big boy. Ah.
Anyhow, I'm going to show it off.
This is my dinner. I have mashed pumpkin, basa fillets, and sauteed kale with some chili sriracha. This is so tasty. I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't really like eating out. I do if it's like, you know, the whole experience and it's a really nice restaurant and you're getting all dressed up. I like the process of like getting dressed up, putting on nice clothes, doing your makeup, having a couple of wines and stuff, but being like parents, we don't really do that often. But I don't really enjoy eating out like just for the sake of like going and eating out, because my superpower, my secret hidden talent is I'm a really good cook. Without sounding arrogant, I'm a really good cook. Obviously you guys see the boring food that I make, but I make a lot of like really, really nice wholesome meals. And I do like a lot of baking and stuff like that, but I hate going out for a meal and spending like $80 to $100, and it's like a tiny portion, it's covered in oil, it's not in alignment with my goal. I walk away with a sore stomach and I'm hungry a couple of hours later and have to like budget the rest of my food around it. I've said on my Instagram before, like I could happily go without eating out at a restaurant again, but I could not go without having a coffee and like a cookie or a croissant or something like that. But actual like meal wise, everything, I just feel like I can make it at home and I can make it 10 times better and have enough for the week for the same price. So yeah, I don't mind like when I'm sitting and when eating out, I don't feel like I'm restricted or like I'm missing out. Last meal of the day while I'm actually editing this video for you guys is the strawberry cheesecake fiber boost bar and a dandelion tea, because I'm obsessed with dandelion tea at the moment. These you cannot beat the macros on. Hopefully this is in focus, but 145 calories, 20.4 grams of protein, 2.8 grams of fat, and 3 grams of carbs. Super good ingredients, like it's raw cold pressed protein bar, mainly soluble prebiotic fiber, whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate, almonds, strawberries, and natural flavor and sweetener. So this is what it looks like, and it has like chunks of strawberry in it. They all have like a similar texture, but the chocolatey ones tend to have like a more sort of like dense texture, and these are more like chewy and like gooey, but like cannot beat the macros on them. And you can put them in the air fryer and serve them with like your Ninja Creamy or with some protein yogurt, and it's super delicious. If you air fry it for 7 minutes on 200 degrees. I prefer to do it with like the chocolate flavors and then serve it with ice cream or yogurt, because then it tastes like a brownie, but this is also delish.